So ready to get into this, man. The prime anime of the season candidate, Kuzu no Honkai Scum's Wish Episode 2, bro. After the brilliance of last week's episode, like seriously, absolutely spectacular. Best word I can choose to describe it. From the cinematography, the stylization, the narrative and the deeply rooted emotive aspects, just the entirety of the scenario with Hana and Mugi is the construction of which I can't wait to see develop. Again, I want to reiterate the fact that it feels like something Asano would work with. But having actually gone and looked into some of Yokoyari's works over the course of the last week, all I'm going to say is that if she does with this series what she's done with her other series, I expect that the sexual aspects will be far more explicit, that everything that transpired in episode 1 is going to be PG by comparison. So that's going to be interesting. I mean, especially how they play off of that and are able to develop the relationship to see if the two of them will actually be able to separate that physicality from an emotional aspect is something I'm heavily curious, and especially with, them using each other as pretty much placeholders, just consolations to kind of fill that void that they're both contending with. So we're going to dive straight back into easily my favorite series this season out of the new projects, barring Little Witch, of course. We can't really count that in the scenario. So smash that like button if you're hype. One thing I do want to say, I am in fact going to be doing both reactions and reviews for this series. And the way it's going to work is the reaction will always be on Thursdays. The review is going to be later, like some point. I want to say probably Fridays, Saturdays, one of the two. The Kuzu no Honkai review will be up, and that'll be in depth and comprehensive and everything like that. The reaction is just going to be strictly the reaction, maybe a little bit of my thoughts before and after, but that's about it. So just in case anybody was wondering about that, that's how it's going to go. And I'm curious to see how this stream goes, you know what I'm saying? Because one, if anybody spoils, I'll kill you. Two, not literally, but I will block you. I'm not going to lie. Two, I did enjoy just kind of sitting back and watching this and recording and uploading. So I might go back to that for this series as well. But we'll see how this stream goes. Realistically, I'm probably not going to be too vested in the chat right now. So with that said, I'm going to start this episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bless me yet again, Andou. That's what I need in my life. And his Masaru OST too. Already making those requests, and straight off the bat, the paneling drawing me in yet again. Shouldn't be surprised with how popular Mugi actually is. ECCHAN is cute, man. I'm not gonna lie. Why does something feel off about her presentation, though? I don't mean visually. I mean in terms of her character. That perception's already been established. Curious then, temporally, how much time has passed. They got to give us some timeline. See, look at this. Look at this shot right there. Somewhat unsettling as far as ECCHAN's character is concerned. Oh, here we fucking go. Let's see. I mean, that cut is amazing too. And pulling the sound from the moment was definitely the right move. Is that like Mugi's sister? Like, or is she their age and she's just like on that lolly status? Seems like some jealousy to me though. Yo, I'm so hyped for that Sayuri greatness on the ED though, but I love the visuals in this opening. Time has really come to see how, yes, even that shot of ECCHAN in the opening, something to be wary of. Don't tell me both of these characters are going to have some jealousy from different sides to the point where ECCHAN is actually interested in that Yuri relationship with Hana. That just continues to lay the drama of these relationships at this point. Either way, it's time to... Yeah, look at that. I didn't even notice that shot the first time because I didn't think about a character. No, that is definitely the case. I think I'm spot on, especially the way they're positioning them. This one lolly chick across from Mugi, ECCHAN on the other side. Interesting. Oh, this is dope. I like the way they're doing this flashback. That embroidered border. Okay, so she just... That infatuated childhood friend. Don't tell me that made you a brat. Stop playing with boys and collected only cute things. That perception is so twisted. I can't imagine that you develop into anything but like an empty shell, just vapid and useless, only concerned with that one thing. Easy enough to remember. Mocha, look at those eyes, man. Formally, everything is still up to par. Also, if you're gonna be one of those people that doesn't like when I talk every 5 seconds, get the fuck out now, because that's what I do in reactions. I'm tired of those complaints. Dude, I need to look up who the Seiyu is for Mocha. That shot seemed a little jagged. Otherwise, though, formally, we're on point still. That juxtaposition is amazing. I don't think she's as rotten as you perceive. You're selfish. Oh, dude, I can't get over that stylization and the paneling. The way that it focuses perspective is just brilliant. You don't lose face on any portion. Yo, that line though. That line though. Oh my god. That restlessness. It seems at the very least they have a grounded understanding of one another. Just cling to your sense of superiority. Dude, listen to this BGM, dude. Masaru doing godly things. I think on some level, oh, that transition is brilliant. I think on some level, I would entirely frame. I honestly don't know how to feel about Mocha, but anyway, I wouldn't entirely frame it like that. That focus of your life, Mocha, has turned you into a selfish, empty, single-minded individual. The only upside to that is narratively, it makes you a little bit more of a complex character in the grand scheme of things. Can I get some more ECCHAN instead, please? That would be appreciated. Dude, I love that. The font used for the characters. Kind of single coloring out the background too. Perfect stylization. The fuck out of here. Too swift. Bro, Hana doesn't play games. I thought that one line was ruthless. I love this portion of her character. Yo, it's exactly what I'm talking about. Focusing perception while not losing any of the other elements. Look at ECCHAN lurking. That run. So you're gonna be nothing but a nuisance to me, Mocha. That's what you're telling me right now? You have to personalize those layers. That's the only way. Not doing her any favors. She's so much love, man. As scummy as she actually is, though. You're not gonna capitalize on that. Don't lie to yourself. Such a direct representation of her mindset, though. Visually, which is rare. Even the attention to the body language and the expressiveness. Yo, listen to this piano. I'm done. It's what's her name? Sensei. That rival. Dude, she's a goddess. Masaru giving her some angelic music. Killing you butchering it, Anna. I'm sorry. Taking a brilliant song and turning it into nothing with your negative emotions. Mugi, my boy. I love that shot. Look at his eyes. Oh, the joys of karaoke. It is. It is, in fact, the Naruto OP. Butchered it, though. I'm not going to lie to you. It has to be them. Bit of maturity is understanding that can't always hold true, though, Hana. Dude, Mugi is a fucking prince, man. Lord. That's real. Too fucking real. Even with how perceptive he is, and the level emotionally that I think he's at, I don't think he himself even understands. I know Hana doesn't. But there's no way. That tongue action, though. Dude, okay, I'm telling you, even this is PG as far as what I've seen her do. Ooh, that overlay, though. The fuck? Dude, if that's his sister, I swear to God. Don't play. Okay, that's kind of twisted. That's kind of twisted. You're gonna help bolster that predilection. It's only gonna have more dire ramifications as a result, though, for both of your stability mentally and emotionally. That shot. Yeah, no, I don't think so either. I was just commenting that based on the design of her, and also the fact that it would just make it much more fucked up of an overarching scenario. But yes, let me get this ECCHAN greatness. Too observant. She already understands the way it's working, I'm sure. That you can't stand for it anymore. Dude, ECCHAN is glorious. I know for a fact it's going to be between her and Hana for my best girl of this series. I'm already inclined to give it to ECCHAN, though. Oh, look at her trying to close that distance. See, that's what I'm saying, dude. That attention to detail physically and conveying and illustrating things through the visuals and cinematography alone, dude. Masterful. I quite enjoy the pacing of this episode as well. Not brazen, not too fast, giving the proper amount of exposition. I don't even think we're halfway through, or just about. Oh, we're a little over. But I can already firmly say that I love this episode just as much as the first. 10 out of 10. That overlay to that cross. There might be a lot to read into visually in the subtext as well, as far as the application. Because I know how it serves, at least for me, to affect my perception as the viewer. But I see them trying to make some moves. That's how you want to resolve yourself, Hana. That's fine. I still think you guys are too immature to realize the ramifications of this. Creep, dude. Can't fault him, but dude, the way they position that lurk, though. Damn, that line. Quite apt. I can actually see where they're coming from that side of things for sure. True facts. You have yet to see the end that road takes you, but I'll reassure that. I'll co-sign that statement, Hana. Absolute wrong reasons. Right? Dude, I don't think I'd ever that directly sympathize that heavily with her. Outright, anyway. Oof, the hard-hitting questions. She just choked on her drink. If only you knew, Hana. It's generally going to be part of it. It's nearly impossible to remove that from the equation, but exactly. I love you, ECCHAN. I absolutely adore you. You don't know what you're doing to her right now. I can't even fault her. It's not that classic dynamic where she should be aware. I mean, she's scum, but in a very human way. Like, it's nothing you can criticize her for. If you're gonna call on us, like, it's just the inherent to most people in general. Like, I'm the same way. I'm not gonna act like I'm not. I've had similar experiences in my past. That's why this story resonates with me so much. And also why I find it very much like an Inio Asano work as far as the narrative construction. She has too much love. Bro, I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that. Damn, you're slaying her with the dress, man. Aww. My heart is with you, ECCHAN. Can't believe she actually went for it. How did you do that? You know what? You know what? Let me just bask in the SAYURI God sauce. Fucking brilliant. Top 3 endings of the season. Period. I was not expecting that cut. I was not expecting her to go in like that. And then you're gonna leave me there? Not even like a hint as to which way Hana's reaction is gonna flow. incredible setup. ECCHAN, absolute love. In comparison, I feel like my mindset is 100% on Mugi and Hana's in that scene. Like, Mocha who? Like, who the fuck is that? The fuck out of here. But I will say she's definitely a multifaceted character as far as being an actor and having agency on the overall outcome of the story. But god damn, this song, man. God damn, that episode. All right, let's discuss briefly. I want to save my thoughts for the review, but harsh cut work in favor of the whole build-up. 100%. Like, it was such a stark and unexpected. Like, I'm not mad at it at all. I think it's brilliant. It was unexpected, and that's part of what makes it work so well. Because I just didn't think they would do that there, but it was fucking awesome. Absolutely amazing. Driven 100% by repressing those emotions. All that, dude, ECCHAN is probably one of the more relatable characters. I mean, I would say that I relate heavily with both Mugi and Hana, but ECCHAN, there's something that resonates even more so with me. She's on autopilot until she suddenly lost control, suddenly finds herself in a situation where she thinks, how could that happen? And that's where we jump in. Exactly. And that's, I mean, it's the perfect way to both play with and at the same time evoke emotive response from a viewer base. I can't criticize it in the slightest. Especially in terms of the driving factor being those repressed emotions that she's tried to bury and keep dormant. That's something that can easily cause, with enough buildup and tension, even legitimately, like factually. And I don't think that this was what that was. It was legitimately just being driven to the point where she wasn't even aware that she would take it that far. She never would have dreamed that she would at that moment. But in actuality, a tension like that, just scientifically speaking, can result in a legitimate fugue state, which in and of itself is crazy. Wait for next episode, even more harder to see what. Dude, I can't wait for this next. I just can't. Like, you know how many times I'm gonna watch this episode now? It's the thing. That's the thing. Let me scroll back up through this. Honestly, I actually don't have time, which is unfortunate. I got to actually leave right now. All right, my bad. Thank you guys for coming through. Please smash that like button if you enjoyed the reaction. If you're excited for the review, that'll be up, like I said, either tomorrow at some point or Saturday at some point. Worst case scenario, it comes out on Sunday, but I would expect that it wouldn't be any later than Saturday. But I do have to rewatch the episode at that point, get my thoughts together. And I expect it to be like at least a 15-minute video. So, and that's probably going to be the setup and schedule for every week. We'll do the reaction on Thursday. The review will be out like a couple days later. And I hope you guys support the review as well, because I did get a lot of people saying that they wanted me to do the review on top of it, just to hear more in-depth thoughts and have a more, focused discussion on certain elements. But with that said, I got to get up out of here, guys. Let me know your thoughts, and I'm out. Peace.